Mark McDermott, Chairman of the Ed and Rec Committee, calling our meeting to order at 8:06 p.m. And is Meredith on?
Yeah, I just got in.
Okay, she's on now. So can the Secretary Odenak call the roll, please?
Yeah. 1 sec. Hold on.
Here.
It's alphabetical, not by IQ, Peter.
Just in case you're on mute.
I just have to open my notes so I can write it down. Okay. Mark McDermott.
Here.
Myself here. Alice Kelly.
Here.
Marcy Spoliar.
Here.
Alex Terrell.
Here.
Peter Tallman.
Here.
Chrissy Kelly. Here. Marissa Ringel. No Marissa.
Okay. No Marissa? Okay, so seven out of 8 are here.
This is
okay.
Marissa's hood.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's start with item 2, is to consider and act upon the following appointment to the Solid Waste and Recycling Commission as recommended by the Board of Selectmen. Michael A. Pesowitz, Republican, 355 Sigmund Drive, term November 2019 to 2024.
Oh.
Do I have is there any further discussion? Thank you for your service.
Yeah, it's great. I couldn't. Drew's thing was gargled. Was
Awful.
I couldn't tell. Is it just a friendship, or I couldn't hear what she was saying, or something like that.
She was a friend. She knows the family very well, and she was vouching for him.
Okay. I couldn't figure. I just couldn't hear it and all that. So, yeah.
She was giving him a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should join her.
Yeah, I mean,
So
God bless this guy.
do I have a
wants to be in
motion
the
to
solid
approve?
waste. Sure.
I'll make a motion.
No, sorry.
Alice, seconded by, who was that, Alex?
I'll do it. Yeah, Alex. Second.
Okay.
The solid waste guy.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Motion passes 7-0. Okay. Next up is item number 3, to hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it's basically a bond resolution to purchase the Giant Steps campus for $5.123928 million.
Sounds like pie.
Does anybody have any? Has everybody toured that facility?
I did.
Yes.
No.
I've
I
seen
did.
it.
Yeah,
I did
did
not.
too.
Should I ask, has anybody not toured the facility?
I have not.
Who was that?
Alice and
Meredith.
Meredith.
Okay.
Alice.
Has everybody toured the current Walter Fitzgerald campus?
Yes.
Yes.
God.
Yes.
God, yes. Yeah.
I have. So everybody's toured the current Walter Fitzgerald campus.
It should be condemned.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that'll be the next 830G project over there. But basically, if you haven't toured this, it's as I thought when I was there, and our first select woman has said, it is a turnkey operation for us to move right into it. It is beautiful. It's in great shape. And then the property does hold other opportunities for the town to do other things there. But this facility, the building itself, I think is fantastic for these kids, and also to attract more students for the program, and students from other areas that aren't Fairfield Public School students that actually pay tuition. So
going from where they are now to this place, it's like going from, I don't even know, like a Little League baseball field to like Yankee Stadium. I mean, it couldn't be really more perfect. The size,
weren't they asking for $5 million to buy the current Walter Fitzgerald? Like at that price alone, it's a no-brainer. It's $5 million to buy what they're currently in, or $5 million for this. I mean,
it's not even close.
Right. So it was $5 million plus because it needs a new roof. It needs to be totally, as you
demolished.
said, it should be condemned.
Yeah, demolished. Yeah.
It was awful, the old one or the one they're in currently. But I think it's a no-brainer for this agenda item.
As I was saying, Mark, I didn't want people.
One at a time. Sorry, Peter. Finish what you were saying.
Sorry about that.
Go ahead, Peter.
I didn't want people to get lost on the alternate building and the excess land right now, because like Brenda said, it's like, we'll figure that out later. That's kind of like the icing on the cake. The school and the land around the school compared to where they are now is night and day. And like you said, it's a no-brainer. And I don't even know what the alternative is. They can't stay in that place. That place is awful. It's awful.
Yeah,
but it's cheap, but it's awful. So
it's cheap, but it's maybe the rent's cheap, but the fact that we're considering buying that as the only alternative.
Oh, right. Yeah, no.
Is probably a bigger problem. But so, Chrissy, you had some comments.
Well, I had a question. Sorry. I'm mad at myself for not asking, and it could have been in the documents because I didn't have it open in front of me. But just the only downside I can think of to buying it, which I still think is better than where they are now, is that it would then, I'm assuming, fall off our grand list, which would, again, reduce our tax base, I'm guessing, because I'm guessing the building that they're in now was part of the church that was probably not on our grand list, I'm guessing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like there's also a tax
I'm not sure. You could obviously we could ask that question through the moderator if you want, or you could wait until Monday.
I still feel like it's something we should do. I just feel like it's just another consideration is that there will be some tax implications possibly.
This is Representative Spolier. This property was originally a church property itself, and then it was bought by Giant Steps, which I believe is a not-for-profit. So I don't know that they actually had the same tax.
It was a high school at one point.
It was a Catholic high school, I thought, or a religious high school.
It was Christ the King High School back in the 60s.
Yes.
I wasn't born then. I just heard that. I don't really know.
Right. You were 20.
You got kicked out.
Does anyone know what the capacity of this building is? Because I know the other building had the capacity way larger than what we actually needed it for, like the amount of students that at the Walter Fitzgerald campus.
I have the paper in front of me. So this building has approximately 17,901 square feet, and the old building, it was more. Let me see if I can find it. It's in here.
Yeah, but is the capacity number on that page? The
old building has 22,435.
But it's like a catacomb, as you guys know, if you were there. I mean, the new one is like a hub and spoke, at least. So, I mean, it's...
Oh, yeah. Well, and they said that this new building that they're acquiring, it might actually also have availability and space for an early literacy program.
Yeah, in the long run, yeah. Also with the other property. I mean, think we got.
Well, they said just even on the one that's ready to go, that might actually have enough space for both programs.
It could work out, yeah. Yeah, it has potential.
Does anyone know when they are expecting to be able, if we go ahead and buy this, when they're expecting to have students in there?
July.
Well, the fall.
No, they said July.
Starts. Yeah, but when school starts next year.
All right.
Yeah.
So
they'll be ready by July, but the kids aren't in school unless they do summer school there or something. But
as the five of us
I do not see a downside to this at all.
Right.
I think it's terrific.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Makes a lot of sense.
I thought Mr. Papa George said the capacity was like 200 kids there, but in this program, they're not. There's not 200 kids.
There's a max enrollment of 50.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. That was my question.
So
we can pump those out-of-town students. Yeah. No, I don't
Right.
read it that way, obviously. But no, it's fun. The biggest drawback is probably that it's at a dead end. I mean, which has good advantages, but also bad. It's in a, it's not in a normal part of. I mean, it's not a well-trafficked area. Let's face it. And the buses can bus. How would buses get there? They have to go up through Mill Hill, I guess. That's part because you don't really get there from Greenfield Hill. You can up Warner Hill and all that. It's a little odd, or Bronson. But I can't see a regular.
Kids, though, Alex.
True. No, you're right. I'm playing devil's advocate. There's it's a no-brainer. Come on.
I think it's a no-brainer.
Take control of the property. I mean,
Do the Walter Fitzgerald students all get bus service to the campus?
They said that all but about 4 or 5 students drive.
Oh, okay.
But they all have the it's just part of, they have to have it provided for them. It has to be an option.
Okay. Good. So it's not like that would be like a barrier to getting to school.
No, I asked that, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, excuse me for one sec, Pete. The property that they're trying to put an 830G in around the corner on Mill Hill Terrace, do you guys know that? Remember that thing that came out a few weeks ago?
Yeah, of course.
And I'm wondering if this could at least help fight the battle against that, down the road when it comes up, saying, look, we have another school going in right around the corner. We have Mill Hill already there, tight roads and everything else. Just when that thing comes up, maybe they could use this for ammunition against that 830G there.
Might not help,
and
but
there's
it can't hurt.
Church there, which confused me. That's the funny thing. The church just owns it. There's like 3 houses there that I think maybe some priests live there, or they rent them out, or something like that. But I'm driving around looking for a church. I don't see a church.
Not in that area, no.
I've been down this road about 1 million times. I've never seen a church. There's no church there. The church just owns it
up there.
But it's a nice chunk of land. I'd hate to give it to 830G. So when it comes up to fight that battle, it's like, hey, we got a school going in right around the corner, full time every day, blah, 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 playing fields, carnivals, hookah lounges, whatever.
Hookah.
Go ahead, Meredith.
Let's get back to the and when you're going to speak, let's introduce yourself. Just since we are being recorded.
I have a comment, Meredith. One, I know that it can be problematic the way that 830G works, but I find it really problematic that so often across the board we're constantly fighting affordable housing when our town is so exclusive to begin with. And I think what we need more of is affordable housing in our town, especially in areas of our town that are fairly exclusively upper economic echelon.
Meredith, I'm going to have to cut you off because we're not on what we're off. We got off on affordable housing because of Peter, but let's get back on track.
Well, I mean,
COVID.
I understand, but we're talking about voting on purchasing this property.
I mean, it's been brought up 3 times before I just said that, so just saying.
I know. I'm just trying to reel it in here so we can all go do something else.
Football. That's right.
Come on, Mark. You love this.
I do. Are there any other comments about this particular property?
Nope.
All right. So do I have a motion to approve?
Representative Spolier will motion to approve.
Seconded by Peter. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Motion passes 7-0. Well, I look forward to seeing you all on Monday night again.
Yep.
And I'm going to make a motion to adjourn.
I second it.
Seconded by Alex. We adjourn at 8:21. Everybody have a great rest of the week and weekend.
You too.
See you Monday.
Right.
Thank you. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Keep shoveling.